All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing well this Tuesday evening. So today, the schedule was kind of weird. I was at my other job this morning. I was at the hotel. So that's why we had the channel messages, and that's why it was a pre-recorded message earlier today. But now that I am back in the studio for the evening, we're going to take a look and see what wants to come through. As always, please take what resonates, leave what does not. If you're new here, hello. I do not use smoke and mirrors on this channel. I call it as I see it. I listen to my intuition and my spirit guides to see the best course of action, to see kind of how these puzzle pieces fit together. That's how I view them. I view them as puzzle pieces. They give me an overall kind of encompassing view as to what's happening. So if you're new here, hello. If you're rejoining me, if you're a returning subscriber, hello as well. Welcome back. So let's see where we're going. I know that this Cancer new moon that we just passed through was really rough for a lot of people. And even if you weren't feeling it on a physical level, you were feeling it on an emotional level. I know that there are a lot of people who are drained right now. This is the second time I've seen this card. There are a lot of people who were drained on an emotional level. You know, people kind of bogged down, not really knowing the best course of action as to how to proceed forward. So hopefully we're now moving out of that energy. I'm hoping that we're moving out of that energy. So let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. Lots of shuffling. 3 more. My spirit guides are telling me 3 more. So once, twice, and of course, 3rd time's the charm. I've also been experiencing a lot of synchronicities. 1 1 1 1 1 2 3 4 2 2 2 2 4 4 4 4. There's been a lot of signs and synchronicities happening during this time. So if you're seeing all of those, I do recommend kind of looking up and seeing what they mean. I may do I know a while ago I did do kind of like a numerology sort of what the 1s meant and what the 2s meant, and I do focus on numerology here on this channel quite a bit, so just be mindful of the signs and synchronicities that are happening in your life right now, okay? Okay. Underneath, we have destruction, which says a lot. We have boundaries, yeah, and we have the alchemist and the observer. And of course, because it decided to come back, which I'm not surprised, we have the void underneath. We also have release here. So like I was saying, there's been a lot of, and this is just from the bottom. This is just from the underneath. I'm going to slide some of this over here. There's been a lot of destruction, the best way to put it. For the emotional side of things, this Cancer new moon definitely brought about a lot of triggers for people. I'm hearing triggers that just made my ears ring. It can have to do with the way that you respond to the universe, how you respond to the world around you. And it also can do with a lack of boundaries here. But I feel as though that all of that is transmuting right now. I'm not even gonna follow that tangent down the road, but a lot of that is transmuting right now with the alchemist and the observer. I feel as though that you have kind of taken a step back here, and that's wonderful. I'm glad that you've taken a step back here, especially with the void and release. I feel as though that you are releasing some of those not so pleasant energies, really taking a long, hard look at oneself during this time. What do we have for the above? We have manifest, okay, manifest, soul work, absolutely. I was gonna go down that, but fantastic. We've got speak truth, that's the Ace of Swords. We have the explorer, you know, give me 2 more. The outlaw, yeah. And then we also have self-love. So during this time, it was a matter of self-reflection. It was a matter of self-reflection, of really being honest with yourself and really going through the soul work energy. The soul work was definitely required during this time, especially being triggered. I talked about it kind of like a tsunami, a hurricane, which, again, during what's happening in the lower part of the United States is probably not the best, not the best sort of example to use. But I feel as though what that did was that made us become very clear about how our head and our heart, how our mind and our emotions came into play, how they worked with one another. And I feel as though that some of us are breaking out, some of you are breaking out of that self-confinement, those triggers, those cycles and things that really were just kind of keeping us bogged down. The most important card here is this one, is the self-love. That is what's gotten me through this emotional time, during this emotional energy. I've been telling you guys last week, mostly of last week, because all of those readings kind of bled together, that your self-care is the utmost important thing to you right now. That is the most important thing for you to focus on, is making sure you're grounded, making sure you're taking care of yourself. And that's going to look a variety of different ways to a variety of different people. There are some people who their self-care is painting or taking a walk through the woods and connecting with nature. And other people, their self-care is taking a bubble bath and drinking a glass of wine. Other people, it's listening to very loud music. It's all going to be different for everyone. There's no right or wrong way to do self-care. As long as you are taking care of yourself and of your needs, you're already checking off a box. The other side of self-care is to be very understanding with yourself. Be very understanding with yourself. Be gentle with yourselves. Because humans, and I talked about this in the channeled message earlier today, there's a lot coming through. But as I talked about this earlier this morning, there are no past moments. There are no future moments. Bear with me. There are no past moments and there are no future moments. The only moment we have is right now. You can't go back and change the past. And yes, you can plan for the future, but you can't control the future on those future moments. The only moment that you have is right now. So some of us may be living in past experiences where we hold ourselves to guilt and shame and the things that the past baggage bring with us. And some people are living in the future where it comes with anxiety and I'm hearing paranoia and all of those things that makes us anxious about the future and how that's going to unfold. It's not here yet. The only thing that you can do is really work with this energy. Now I'm getting the alchemist here. Is work with this energy and really put yourself back in alignment with you. This has got quite a bit of divine feminine energy to it. I'm not knocking divine masculine at all, but it is more of a divine feminine energy. It is about being honest with yourself, speaking truth, and really shining that light in those dark corners, void and soul work, and really putting forth not just the effort, but the time it's going to take. Because I talked about this Saturday. I want to say it was Saturday. How when you slap a Band-Aid on something, how you slapped a Band-Aid on something and it got infected. It's going to take time for that to heal. So don't think that this is just going to be a rush through process here, because it's not. It's not a rush through process. It's something that's going to take some time, and it's going to take quite a bit of effort, yes, on your part. But the most important thing is time doesn't necessarily heal the wound. It makes you forget about it. It makes it hurt a little bit less. But if you're carrying around the baggage, carrying around those triggers that come with this energy, you really need to be putting forth the divine feminine side of it all and really embracing those emotions. Embracing those emotions, that way you take the power from them. So let's see where we're going with this. Let's see what else wants to come through. This is just a foundation. This is just a foundation. But I have noticed that most of my readings for the past week have kind of bled together. Ace of Wands, King of Cups. They've kind of bled together here, much like puzzle pieces. But let's see where we're going. This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot by Matt Hughes. So let's see what these beautiful cards, but I do see a transformation here happening with you. I do see that transformation, that the transmutation of something that was into something that is into something that will be. Okay? We've got the Four of Swords. There's that healing energy. This, once again, may be too bright. Four of Swords. Let's see if I can... There we go. So there's the Four of Swords. Like I said, he's kind of stone. And I feel like that's kind of what we've all been in during this time, especially if you're here on this channel. King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. And the Death energy. And the Scorpio Sag Death energy. It depends on how it shows up, but I see it in both. We also have the Two of Wands here, along with this Temperance energy. Yeah, and the Seven of Swords with the World. And the Ace of Cups. So I do see a healing of that energy, especially with the Four of Swords and this King of Pentacles. I feel as though that your self-worth was kind of damaged. And it's not the fact that it was damaged during this previous time, but the baggage and things that you're holding on to is kind of coming through, and it's still damaging you in a way that makes you feel unworthy. King of Pentacles. It makes you feel unworthy. And now I feel as though love is being brought into the situation, or needs to be brought into the situation, for you to transform, to you to kind of go through a rebirth. A rebirth of energy, and to be able to move forward in a much more balanced energy. With this Seven of Swords here, World, and the Ace of Cups, I am getting the Speak Truth card talking to me again. I feel as though that you're no longer holding yourself to the lies of the past. And that's what this energy was designed to do. It was designed to bring love into the situation, and to make you really value yourself. Really value yourself, and not only just yourself, but your mind and your heart. Because I know sometimes those can be two conflicting energies. But Ace of Pentacles, you're now holding on to something a lot more tangible, and that's causing you to move forward. This is the next step, is movement. So you have to take it from an emotional place to a place that is tangible, a place that is physical. And yeah, took the words right out of my mouth. It is going to take some time and courage and effort. I've got the Cowardly Lion going through my brain. He had the courage all along. He did. He had the courage all along. If you go back and watch The Wizard of Oz, this is my grandmother Roseanne coming through. Towards the end, he does have courage. He does. And it's small and subtle things that inevitably end up building up to the end of the movie, but he does have courage. And I feel as though that somewhere in you, there is a cowardly lion trying to break through. Knight of Wands. Trying to inspire you, trying to get you to move forward. But this is a part of the healing process. This is part of this journey that we are all meant to be on. But with this Eight of Cups, I feel as though that it's going from just sitting there and thinking about it to actually putting in forth the effort of that balance. Two of Cups. Eight of Cups plus Two of Cups is the Ten of Cups. This is where all of this is shifting you. This is where all of this is leading you, is to the Ten of Cups. Ace of Swords again. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. We have all four aces on my table. And this is without the clarifiers. You're at the precipice of a new beginning. It's like a clean slate. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a clean slate. I don't know why I'm seeing dirt on somebody's hands. I'm seeing dirt on somebody's hands, and somebody's like using the water to kind of wash it off. So it's almost like it's dinner time. And your parents want you to come inside, but you have to wash your hands first. Because they don't want your dirty hands of you being outside playing all day to come in and to touch all the food that's been prepped and prepared. So, to put that into an analogy for you, the past is you being outside, right? I like this. I like this example. The past is you being outside. And you're outside all day. You go through the day experiences and you get all dirty, you get all gross. Sometimes parents made you want to shower before you had dinner. But essentially the main focus was to wash your hands and wash behind your ears. Okay? Okay. And that's the universe's way of telling you to wash the day away. Wash it away. That way you can sit down and enjoy the meal, enjoy the nutrients that your parents, aka the universe in this instance, can give you. But the universe is not going to give you dinner if you touch things with dirty hands. They're like, no, you have yet to go wash your hands. You have yet to clean yourself. And that's why I feel like the soul work and the speak truth is right underneath that Two of Cups, because you need to put yourself back in balance. That is what's being asked of you here now, is to put yourself back in balance. And I do see that happening. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, Two of Wands. It's almost like he's looking outside. He's blocked by a wall. I don't know why I'm seeing the Little Mermaid. I'm seeing the Little Mermaid in my brain. But he's standing there looking over this wall, looking at all of this. And that's what I feel like you're doing. You won't come inside. You won't come inside. You won't eat dinner because you're too worried about everything that you've done throughout the day or in the past, that you aren't getting the nutrients and things from the universe. You aren't getting your manifestations manifest. That one's now finally starting to speak to me. But you aren't getting those manifestations and that energy coming in because you're too worried about what's happened, instead of embracing what has happened and making the best of it in the present moment. So what is the Six of Cups here? What is this? My ears are burning. My ears are ringing. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Yeah. King of Swords. There's the hard, honest truth. The Chariot. And what do we have underneath? The Hermit. I feel as though that there's more than one tangible thing holding you where you are. With this Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, I feel as though that there's more than one thing here that's holding you where you are that needs to go. Because remember, you're starting over again. You show up as the Ace of Pentacles. So why are you trying to take on more? And it almost looks like he's getting other people's opinions here. It almost looks like he's getting other people's opinions, other people's say. And I feel as though that's what needs to be pinned. That's what needs to be put a pin in, is the fact that you can no longer listen to other people. You have to listen to yourself. This is Aquarian energy. And when you start to listen to yourself, I feel as though you can come inside, you can come away from this wall. Hermit, Chariot and Hermit. I feel as though that these lessons help move you forward. But this is like right at the tail end of this energy. I need you guys to be aware of this. This is the tail end of this energy. Because last week you guys were outside. You guys were outside playing, reminiscing like kids do. And the universe is like, hey, time to come inside, it's dinner time. And so you come inside, and then you're staring off out the window because you want to be back in those past experiences, because you want to do things differently, or you want to spend more time there. And that's not what the universe needs from you. The universe needs you back in this present moment. Because you have new beginnings and everything lined up. You have dinner waiting on you. And you're not here. It's like the teenagers who are trapped on their phones. They're not there. Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I asked what these new beginnings are bringing in, and it's not giving me that as of this moment, because there's still choices to be made. Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, that have to do with you. There's somebody here on this channel that my spirit guides are trying to get through to. My ears are still ringing. There's somebody here that my spirit guides are trying to get through to because you are a part of this collective. You are a part of my collective. And these messages are important for you to hear, for you to embrace. And it's important. Like I'm hearing, we can't leave this collective behind. And it may just be more than just one of you, but I know at least one of you needs to hear this message. You could be a Virgo, a Sag, a Scorpio, a Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Leo, a Virgo, a Cancer, more Aquarian energy. But somebody needs to hear this. And it's kind of got me a little worked up. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I feel the tears starting to come to my eyes because it's almost like the kid who does not want to come inside. The kid who spent all day playing and does not want to come inside. Because that means that the day is over. That means that the day is ended. And again, there's something about this present moment that you are trying to hold on to. You're trying to hold on to something. And the universe needs you to kind of let it go, to release. Now that one's talking to me. What is it that we need to release? Because I see us healing the opinions from other people. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Justice, and the Star card. You have to... really, guys? I feel like a broken record. Not for you, for the cards. And again, this is what my cards have been doing all week. All last week, they've been all on the same page. There's somebody here who needs to get back into balance. Somebody here who needs to wash this away. Because there's communication coming in. Fool. Like I said, new beginnings. There are new beginnings that are coming in. And there's the Hermit again. But you have to learn this lesson. This lesson is important. It's almost like this lesson holds the key to moving you forward. When you're called inside as children, okay, I just saw the have you eaten today. When you're called inside as children, see, there it is. I'm gonna walk away with that one. When you're called inside as a child, it's a bummer experience because you don't want the fun to end, because that means that the games have ended. And when I said games, I heard the word cycles. I feel like you're afraid of closing out cycles here because you're afraid that they won't return. And again, that's living in the past or living in the future, but not living in the present moment. This one says, have you eaten? You are acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Literally. And this one says, you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. So again, you may be dealing with people and their opinions and their examples. It's not who you are. Hello. So stop trying to bring that with you. Stop trying to bring that with you. I'll also walk away with that one too. And this one too. All right. So this one is, shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. This could be work related. This one says, get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, and do good shit for humanity. This one makes me feel it's more like an ego. This one makes me feel like it's more like an ego. When I said ego, I heard divine masculine. Again, not a slight to divine masculines. Not at all. This one says time to let go. Move the fuck on. You have to let the day come to a close. Stop obsessing. You're not the center of the universe. I like to debate this one because you are the center of your universe. You're not the center of the universe, but you're the center of your universe. You are the manifester of your reality. It's time you start acting like it. And the last one here says you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. When you come inside as a kid, you don't understand why some kids get emotional. But then they wake up the next day and it's a brand new day. And that's what I feel like is happening here. Why do I have inner child energy coming through? Why did that example come through? That example came through for a reason. I'm hearing connect to your inner child. There's the Ten of Cups. There's the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords again, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to take some time to learn this lesson. Again, it's going to take some time, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But connecting to your inner child, really removes the expectations of other people. When I was younger, we had 2 rules. Pick up after yourself and have fun. Everything else didn't matter. Parents had it covered. And in this analogy, the parents were the universe, right? I think it's time for you to start trusting the universe just a little bit more. Have faith that it'll turn out exactly the way it's supposed to, that the universe is going to bring you exactly what it is that you're supposed to have. But this Nine of Swords, I feel like that is the adult condition coming in. Whether this is anxiety or whether this is fear and baggage and stress from past and or future situations. It's time to release it. It's time to let that go. It's time to heal that energy. 4 of Swords. Hierophant. Ace of Cups. Again, 3 of Swords. Judgment. It's time to make a new choice. Not even that. It's time to choose a different course of action. But first, you have to heal your soul first. You have to. So this is what I have for you guys. I really, really hope this helped. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, your company is well appreciated. And hopefully tomorrow will be a brand new day to go play outside and to play with your friends and to spend time with the people that you want to spend time with. And again, wash the day away. Wash whatever it is that you're holding on to away. And you can start over as many times as it takes. But it's going to be okay. Okay? All right. Guys, this is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helped. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye, my children.